You're listening to American Catholic Radio presents Disciples Called to Witness. Our Catholic faith must be reflected in our everyday lives if we hope to evangelize others. In our Sharing Faith segment up next, I'll introduce you to someone who is willing to communicate and witness that faith. 18-year-old Renee is a creative and resourceful young woman. She's on fire for her Catholic faith and isn't afraid to share it. She made several short videos of herself talking about her faith to put up on YouTube for others to watch. Then she decided there must be other young people out there like herself, but it was difficult to find them all. That's when she created New Catholic Generation.
New Catholic Generation is 8 months old right now, and what I discovered was while I was on YouTube making videos myself about my Catholic faith, I discovered that more teens started doing it too, from seeing me do it and another friend of mine who was blogging about their Catholic faith. So once all these Catholic teens started springing up all over YouTube, I thought, well, I have to put these teens all in one place, because what happens is people never find their channels, and then they get discouraged, and the teens stop talking about their faith. I needed one place where I could bring all the YouTubers together, where there was one big audience that would be interested in watching their videos, and that's what New Catholic Generation is.
In the short 8 months since New Catholic Generation has been around, Renee has accumulated close to 40 young people who are all video blogging about their Catholic faith.
It's unique because it's not just a ministry. It's more of a search engine. It's a home where you can go and you can find something you're specifically looking for. In this case, it is young people talking about their faith. All over the world, China, England, Canada, South America, Philippines, all over the place.
The beauty of this idea is that it's teens talking with other teens, sharing their unique experiences of the faith as they understand it today in their generation.
Well, the main focus is really the daily life of a Catholic teen and their insights and their thoughts about things. And by getting the teens to talk, this is the first step in growing a young person's faith, because the first step in diagnosing a corrupt philosophy, for example, is getting the person to speak about it. If you go to the doctors and you don't tell them you have pain in your foot, how are they going to know to fix it, So by getting the teens to talk, correct or not all the time on what they're thinking, it puts it on the table so other people can help and correct that, and we can all grow in the truth together.
Renee sees how her videos impact others by the comments she gets on her posts. But she's quick to admit that doing these videos has helped her own understanding of her faith grow as well.
I saw the way people reacted to the faith. I met lots of people who were having different problems, and then maybe one of my videos was helping them. And I really felt like I was doing something good for the church. And I did really learn a lot from looking up things for the videos I was going to make.
In the fall, Renee will be heading off to college and be faced with new challenges and lots of young people with differing ideas. But she believes her faith will help her navigate the course.
I want to study communication arts, and my biggest dream when I sat down to make my first video was eventually to get to EWTN and hopefully show them that they need to show more young people than they are. Because even if the young people aren't really being apologists, just having them there with their opinion on screen really speaks to a lot of teens out there, bringing the new generation to this generation, because, hey, we're getting the church next, so we should be hand in hand right now, especially in these kinds of times. The world says to them all the time, go out, party, live your life the way you want. You're young, go out and live, when really you are called to be a saint today, regardless of what age you are. Every saint has their own story. Every saint has a different story. Yours begins now. Mother Angelica actually has a quote that inspired me very much. And it was, "I am convinced God is looking for dodos. He found one, me. There are a lot of smart people out there who know it can't be done, so they don't do it. But a dodo doesn't know it can't be done. God uses dodos, people who are willing to look ridiculous so God can do the miraculous." And that quote really pushed me forward in what I'm doing and encourages me every time I think about it.
Renee is doing an amazing job sharing her faith with her peers. She has over 1,400 followers on Facebook and many new young people discovering her website, www.newcatholicgeneration.com, every day. Check it out for yourself. Whether you're young, old, or in between, you might just learn something new. For Sharing Faith, I'm Judy Zarek.